4 or 5? What hurts? Which one?
1.
Choose one.
3.
3. Of course, everyone picks 3. All right. So just say we're going to do the center of the cassette, and we're going to use the long axis of the cassette, right? So we want to use it this way. Now look at what you need. We need half of the metacarpal and pass the finger. So before I even turn that light on, don't touch your light. You put from here to here in the center of the cassette. So is it in the center of the cassette? Mm-hmm. What you need? Yep. Now you're going to bring this over. Whoop, whoop. Leave a little bit of light for a marker. I know that's supposed to be a right, but I can't find a right. And there's a finger. Okay, so it's a PA. We've included half of the metacarpal, at least. We have light past it. Yes, there's other fingers in there, but watch what happens when you collimate too much. Mm-hmm. See how you lose it over on that side? Mm-hmm. Don't go crazy. Let the finger be there.
Okay.
And then he's shielded. Beep. It's the end of that one. Now we need an oblique. On the third digit, are we going to go medial or lateral?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So I'm going to go either one. Don't touch this again. Once you have it for one, leave it alone. It's done. And now we're just going to put his hand up on that sponge. Yes, there is OID, but it has to stay parallel to the IR, correct? Has to.
Oh, and you can put that under there because it goes through the
radiolucent. Beep. Yes, it's a third digit. The second's in there, the fourth's in there, but if we do this, too much. Beep. Now what do we need?
The
Lateral.
Changing cassette. Stick it out. Make sure that it is parallel to the IR. It's parallel to the IR. See my shadow of it? What I'm looking at? I'm looking at the shadow.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Beep.
Okay, so the shadow right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay for this to be a little in there?
You can't get it out of there.
Okay.
Yeah. On a lateral, these are all supposed to be superimposed, and sometimes that's going to be too.
So that's the one you pay attention to in the...
I'm looking in the shadow there, because if I look at the finger, it's distorted because of the OID.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can just see half of the metacarpal there in the finger. And if he's feeling shaky and he's not feeling very supported, just give him that. Tell him to push down on that a little bit.
Okay.
All right, let's do a thumb. What's the first position?
AP.
AP. All right, here's where we have to start worrying about. The biggest thing is he is in pain. He's hurt his thumb. We are not going to make him move. We are going to adjust to what he wants to do. So I'm going to show him. I'm going to say, can you turn your thumb over like that? And now see how his thumb is going this way? I'm going to lift him and turn the cassette so that how his thumb is on the long axis of the cassette.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring this over. Dario, you're working against me here.
Oh.
You got to push her.
That's cool.
Wouldn't you collimate more?
No. Look, I've got to get down to wrist crack. And I've got to get past the finger. I've got to leave room for my marker.
Yeah, follow these two
Even
lines.
if you left it like this, you are still showing collimation, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That might be, that's too much light. This would be too much collimation.
Right.
So it's better to be safe and leave it open to not have to repeat it.
True.
Beep. All right, now I need a new cassette, and I'm going to ask him just to put his hand flat down on the cassette, because that's how we do an oblique, right? And now that's where his thumb is comfortable, so we're going to place it on the long axis. And I'm just going to turn this, bring it back over to his thumb.
And that turns freely every way, right?
As long as you have this loose.
Right, it can go to the right or it can go to the left.
Sometimes if you keep going too much, it'll get caught, and then you got to reverse
Okay.
it around, but you'll feel it. So central rays, pretty close to MCP where it's supposed to be. And central rays, don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. I'm going to say it over and over. Don't even look at it. Just look at what you need to get. I need above the finger. I need down to wrist crack. I have light on both sides. I'm good. Beep. Okay, now I'm going to get a new cassette. And I'm going to ask him to make a fist. And there's the thumb lateral. Let's see how he wants to do it. That's where he wants it. So then we're just going to adjust back.
And you're still in transverse detent?
Nope.
No. Oh, because it's tabletop.
Yes, we don't care about it.
Sorry.
That's a lateral thumb. Pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The hardest thing you'll see when you start practicing is you're looking down here and you know what you want to do, but it's figuring it out. You're looking and you're like, wait a minute, I need the finger going that way and I need the light going that way, but you'll figure it out, but it takes a little bit. Something that can screw you up is if you have the light on first, you'll look at it and you'll look like, what, I gotta get it. It's better to just have your light off, put the part where you want it on the cassette, say that's exactly where I want it, now turn my light on and bring it to the part. The easiest. Perfect.
You make this look so easy.
Yeah. I told you why. Because I don't question myself when I do it. And you won't one day. But right now, you guys go, oh no, it seemed too easy, it's gotta be wrong. Once you don't question yourself anymore, it just happens. All right, hand. So he comes in, I'm just gonna put his hand flat down. How much radius and ulna do we need? Do you remember?
1 inch.
1 inch. So I know if I have it past there, I've got everything. So what I need is from here to here. So that looks like it's in the center of my cassette. And now I'm just